Good morning guys, and welcome to today's video where we look at another standalone lesson on solving modulus functions, so modulus equations. Okay, so we're looking at modulus equations and functions for today's lesson. Right guys, this video was recorded on Wednesday the 2nd of December 2020. Right guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Abdallah Wahishi and I'm a recently qualified maths teacher for secondary and primary. I am currently doing walkthrough solutions to the GCSE exams for NXL, OCR and AQA, foundation and higher tier. Okay, I'm also a private maths tutor and tutor maths for all levels. Okay, also including undergraduate level degree and master's level degree for mathematics. Okay, please do subscribe to my channel, drop the video a like, and also turn on post notification by pressing the bell icon so you don't miss out on further videos and further uploads. Okay. But let's get into today's video. Right guys, okay, so last video, which was yesterday's video, we were looking at how to plot modulus functions. So the word modulus means the positive amount. So the word modulus means a positive amount of that number or function. So for example, the modulus of like -3 is going to be 3. Okay, the modulus of like -2 is going to be 2. So the modulus just means the positive amount of a function. Okay, I'm looking at our last lesson. So the first example here we're going to look at is like a little recap. So that is line y equals x. That's line y equals modulus of x. So it's positive for all y values irrespective of the x values. So the key message from the last lesson was for any value of x, y is always positive. Okay, right guys. Okay, so example 1 for today's lesson. So we've got solving modulus of 2x plus 5 equals modulus of 2x minus 2. Now, what this means here is, so solving it means that taking the modulus out of one of them means that I will have two equations that is plus and minus that equation. So I've got 2x plus 5 equals x minus 2 for the first equation. Okay, and then I've got 2x plus 5 equals minus x plus 2. Because taking the modulus out of this one, I get two separate equations, which I can then solve. Okay, so 2x plus 5 equals x minus 2. Solving that, minus x on both sides. So I get 1x there. X minus x is going to be 0. So I get x plus 5 equals negative 2. The opposite of adding 5 is to subtract 5 on both sides. So minus 5 on both sides, I get x is negative 7. So one of my solutions is x equals minus 7 for this equation. My other solution is when 2x plus 5 equals minus x plus 2. So solving that, okay, I add x to both sides. So add x, that's going to cancel and become 0. That's going to become 3x. 3x plus 5 equals positive 2. Okay, minus 5 on both sides, I get 3x equals negative 3. And then that means 3x means 3 times x, so the opposite is to divide by 3. So x equals minus 1. So they are the 2 points of intersection on my graph. So it crosses at minus 1 and minus 7. Okay, so that is the intersection. So it crosses there and it crosses there. So minus 7 is my x-coordinate and minus 1 is my x-coordinate there. So that is roughly what this sketch looks like, okay? Right, guys, example number 2. It says solve modulus of 2x plus 5 equals modulus of 6x minus 7. Okay, so solving this, well, taking the modulus out of the 6x minus 7 part, I get 2x plus 5 equals 6x minus 7, which is equation 1. And then minus 2x minus 5 equals 6x minus 7 for equation 2. Okay, firstly, I want to mention actually, it doesn't matter which one that you take the modulus sign out of, because you will still get the same solution or solutions for your answer. Okay, and then my second point is sometimes you will not always get here two solutions. It just depends on how the equation pops out when you take the modulus sign out, and how you actually solve the equations. Okay, for that. So that is 2 points. So firstly, It doesn't matter which the modulus part you take out actually for when you form your equations. And secondly, yeah, so for this one, I've taken the 2x plus 5 out of the modulus. So equation 1, 2x plus 5 equals 6x minus 7. Equation 2 minus 2x minus 5 equals 6x minus 7. Because the opposite of, so the opposite signs change. Okay, right guys, okay, so solving equation 1, I get 2x plus 5 equals 6x minus 7. So solving that, I get minus 2x on both sides. I get plus 5 equals 4x minus 7. Okay, adding 7 to both sides, I get 12 equals 4x. Dividing both sides by 4, I get 3 equals x, or x equals 3, for my first equation. Okay, for the second equation, minus 2x minus 5 equals 6x minus 7. Well, adding 2x to both sides, I get minus 5 equals 8x minus 7. Okay, and then adding 7 to both sides, I get 8x equals 2, because minus 7, so plus 7 plus 7, I get 2 equals 8x. And then lastly, dividing both sides by 8, because 8x means 8 times x. So the opposite is to divide by 8. So 2 divided by 8 gives me 2 over 8, or 1/4, or 0.25. So to summarize, the intersection is at x equals 3 and x equals 1/4. So that is my intersection of the modulus equations, okay? So what you would do firstly, okay, guys, yeah, in the exam is you would obviously try and solve the equation first, see how many solutions you get, and then plot a sketch afterwards. Yeah, is my advice. So always try and solve it first by taking the modulus sign out of one part of the equation and then solve it. Okay, this topic goes back to solving linear equations. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you're not very confident, then check out my previous video that I made back in June this year on that. Okay, for how to solve linear equations. Okay, but this video was aimed at AS and A2 level maths. Okay, so it's more for A level maths and also GCSE, yeah, further maths, and the GCSE additional maths qualification. Okay, so guys, to summarize, I hope that actually made sense. Okay, any questions or any queries, any problems, put it in the comment section. So to summarize for this topic, so it is taking the modulus sign out of one part of the equation, and then so it's forming two separate equations and solving the two equations by obviously balancing the equations. And yeah, and that is my answer, guys. So guys, I hope I hope you find this video informative. I hope you find it useful. Please obviously share my videos, yeah, spread the word about my channel. Please obviously, yeah, like, subscribe, turn on post notification, and yeah, and obviously comment below any questions or any queries or any topics that you want me to cover in the future. But I hope it actually made sense as a whole. Okay, so that's it for like today's lesson, guys. Okay, also guys, yeah, so one last note of for that today's video is, so I at the minute I'm trying to get videos out every day I can for the end of 2020. I've got commitments that will be changing in the future. So after Christmas, things will obviously start to change for me. So I'll probably not have as much time or commitments to make much videos, but I'll try my absolute best here to make videos every day between now and and end of 2020 if I can and if I get chance. But otherwise, guys, please do watch my videos in full, and obviously please obviously subscribe because it would really help me out, because I want to try to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. I hope you're all doing well. You guys stay safe. Look after your mental and physical health, and I hope you're all doing okay. And also, based on today's news, I think gyms are going to be reopening, so I will hopefully be going to the gym myself, because I think it helps me out, obviously in terms of like physical activity, and obviously for like mental and well-being purposes. So yeah, so I thought I'd let you know. So yeah, so things will be reopened, I think, as of today, if not tomorrow. But yeah, but obviously keep your eyes out for that. But anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon. Happy Wednesday. Bye now.